Hello, Legram Bracer Office, please hold. Hey everybody, welcome back to more Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 2. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time we got here to Legram, very foggy lakeside town. And this time we'll be getting ready to head out towards a castle where Laura and Emma, two more of our classmates, are supposedly waiting. But first things first, we do want to go and explore around the town because there is a little bit that we can grab. I want to first grab the the important things first. Our first one is by going over to Old Man Bam. Evening time, your age is dry. Fish swim through our waters all the same. Mr. Gift, we cannot take for granted. Well, Randy, please let me share a recipe that will allow you to greatly appreciate how much we owe this lake. And we have the recipe for seafood pilaf. That is but one of the few things that we can grab here. Seafood pilaf is one. Grab that from there. Next up is... No, it's not here. It would be here in Watteau's store. Or we want to go over to Old Man Watteau himself. Good day to you all. It's wonderful to see you here. Taking me from the highway, that must have been quite the undertaking in fog like this. It's given us no end of trouble since it first appeared. Things break much more easily for a curious example. It's an issue that's been particularly pronounced in Auburn's too. Funny creepy for lack of a better word, but there's not much we can do about it. Oh, on topic performance, if you have any that need fixing, let John can know he'll get them working in no time. I meant to actually talk to you because you have Gambler Jack Chapter 4, and I'd prefer not to miss out on those like I have previously. Ornament store, as always. Wow, it won't be if it's not Class 7. Nice to see you all well. You should be safe and sound here in the Gram, so take a load off and enjoy your stay. We had our fair share of strange occurrences around here as of late. There's nothing we can't handle. Well, with the protection of the goddess and the spirits, at least. We owe them our thanks for all that they've done. No need to go on further. It is just those two items. I do believe I want to double check my guide. I'm pretty sure it's just those two. But that's what I thought before. So, you know. Okay, there is one more item. See? This is why I double check things. Going to the Apricots Inn and talking to Weber, you reader. One of our previous visitors recommended a book to me a while back. I was a little hesitant at first, since it was about gambling, but it's actually surprisingly interesting. I can see the curiosity in your eyes. You should give it a look yourself. It comes highly recommended. And there's our Gambler Jack 2, Chapter 6. Sounds just sort of dignified or one would expect. So the mansion, the training hall into your view and ruin everything. Our state is little more than a branch school, and it's clear its master is as lacking as a ruling lord as he is a swordsman. The food here, on the other hand, is delectable. That's by virtue of the surrounding greenery, so that it doesn't even count. I always knew the Arcade family couldn't hope to measure up to my illustrious lord, and I was right. Who's she supposed to be? She seems really strong for some random girl at an inn. Why, she must be a traveler, of course. I wonder where she's at. Sharon seems to know a little bit more, but I always do like some of the generic designs are very cute. Good day and welcome to Apricots. I've said that so much more often lately. I'm starting to get tired of it. Not that having more customers is a bad thing. My malaise aside, will you be staying for the night or just stopping in for a meal? I'll give you some tea on the house either way, but only on the condition that no men may even make eye contact with Lady Laura. Lady Laura's popular. Impetuous. Just tread lightly around the girls here. It doesn't take much to incur their wrath. This is all your fault. If you hadn't been so slow, we would have been back in Heimdall by now. Now we're stuck here, possibly forever. Why, what a curious thing to say. If I hadn't been so slow, as you put it, would have arrived in Heimdall just in time to be caught up in the occupation. Well, that's besides the point. Really now, then please, by all means, enlighten me as to what the point is. Go right ahead, dear. Oh, what a lovely conversation. He can't remember the House of Representatives, you know. He was, I mean, he's probably had his position taken away from him by now. No one can take my position away from me. I'm a rightfully elected member. What do you say, Dad? Well, if it bothers you so much, why not go and take a look? On your own, of course. I can't imagine you'll even reach the door before you're arrested, but it's certainly worth a try. Civil disagreements. How lovely. The Fisher is really exceptional. I've been pretty good lately, all things considered. For one thing, business is booming. The railway schedule's all jumbled up. Everyone's short on goods. That's means mine sell like hotcakes. Changing careers to traveling merchant was the best decision I ever made, especially since it means I get to find all the finest dining establishments. We've definitely met her before. I believe it was in Cold Steel 1 we've encountered her at some point.
I'm gonna play with Julian and Carno. Yay, playing with so much fun. I wish I could do it every day. When they're gonna be here, I wanna play with them now.
Our roommate being dragged into the water, we just ran. We didn't have time to take anything but what we had on us. How lucky we were to end up in a lovely place like this. The people here are so friendly too. The inn owners even gave me a special rate in our room. I don't know what I would have done otherwise, especially since my son is so young. Nice to see how Legram is a pretty nice town. Just in terms of, you know, like, people being nice. But also look, well, I imagine it looks nice. It's very foggy.
There's just so much to do, the Foggers keep making more and more work for us to do.
You have come stealing Laura away from us? Stand down! I refuse to allow someone just one man to even approach her! I really didn't miss this. It is nice that Laura is so popular, like Reen said, even if it is a little bit weird at times. There must be something I can do for Vivi. It's a sister's job to extend her care to those who come to the church. No, it's my duty, given to me by the goddess herself. It's also the duty of Father Hamilcar. But to expect him to actually do this is a lost cause. It's like I'll have to handle this. Vivi is a name that we are aware of.
Please be safe, please.
Wait, I know you.
Reen? Reen from class 7?
Lind, you are Lind, right? Bzz, wrong, it's me, Vivi. You would have known this if you actually listened to the nun. Get with it, Reen. But, Reen, how can you forget me? How can you be so cruel? After all the magical nights we spent together, too. Or is it just another name on your long list of conquests? Why, yes, Reen, please explain. So this is what you get up to when you're not around. You sly dog, truly, truly shameless. There's stuff where someone starts actually believing you. Though I have to admit, I never thought I'd actually miss your sense of humor. Can't imagine it was easy making it all the way down to Legram. That's putting it lightly. If it wasn't for everyone else who made it here, I don't know if I could have done it. I lost sight of all of Lind while I was running away, though. Oh, I've been forcing that cheeriness a minute ago, then. I've been coming here to pray every day since we arrived, but I haven't heard a thing about where she might be or what she's up to. Sorry, I know none of this is very me of me, but I just can't help it. Whoever she is, I don't doubt that your sister is alive and well. If you keep your faith in her, I'm sure you'll be reunited. Thanks. But don't you worry about me. Got too much to worry about without me making things any worse. I'm guessing you're trying to meet up with your classmates around here? Hope that works out. We do too. Thanks. Vivi, one of 2 twins in our, well, not our class, but, you know. Not as you can kind of tell by the facial expression, not exactly someone to generally worry too much about things, but even if she likes teasing her little sister, her twins, I think actually Lynn's the older twin. I don't know. They're twins is the point. Still gotta be worried about them. Man, life around here's no fun lately. We've been getting all these evacuees on a regular basis, but I've actually got to do things like sermons and stuff, and it sucks. I'm telling you, I'll call up for the whole work thing. Ah, lovely. What a great job having a lazy priest. Always good to see. If this fog didn't make the highways dangerous enough, the lances here have been especially nasty lately. There's a real concern that they might wander into town eventually. Even one could spell disaster. But the students of our state school it falls to us to make sure that never happens. What a pleasure to see you all again. Summer feels like it was a lifetime ago. Oh, we have to leave. Oh, I see. We would have liked to accompany him ourselves, but we have a duty to the town to keep it safe. In times like these, we need to divide the work amongst every capable body to ensure we put their talents to work. We might as well go and check out the school. We're probably not actually going to get to Laura and Emma this time. Wait a second, is that you, Ian? Casper? You flee the county with Laura and Vivi? That's right. I spent most of my time since here at the training hall and help out with whatever I can in town. To be honest, I've been biding my time and waiting for a chance to take a boat out west to see my family. Oh, yeah, you're from a coastal town over there, right? Your family and friends are alright. I'm trying not to let it bring me down. It's hard to justify sitting around moping when Emma and Laura are working so hard right in front of my nose. You try to push yourself too hard, Casper. No one can blame you for having a lot on your mind right now. Oh, by the way, we ran into Monica on our travels too. You're taking care of her right now. Really? Oh, that's great news. Thanks for letting me know. You have to meet Laura at the castle, right? Don't forget to tell her too. She'll be even more excited than I am. Always. Okay, time for us to get moving. Swim club? Yeah. There's a lot of these minor characters that I don't fully remember what their whole deal is, but, you know. With all the patrolling we've been doing, we haven't had as much time to do training as we used to. That means we need to put our full concentration into what little training time we have. On an unrelated note, how much you know about Emma? Every time I see her fight, it's like she's using genuine magic. I can hardly believe my eyes the first time. I got some big news here. It sounds like she's keeping busy while she's here. Ha! Here! I may be a noble by blood, but I simply cannot accept the Alliance's ways. My outrage prompted me to leave my home and return to Lohengrin. And now that I'm here, I'll devote all that I am to protecting this town and displaying just how much strength I've gained. I gotta do more funny voices. Funny voices are fun. And E, if you would believe it. Meow. Might as well check out the manor. Very large house for very few people. If it isn't Lady Alora's classmates, I am glad to see you well. There is so much strange folk in town, but that won't stop me from cooking. So do stop by if you want something to eat. You wouldn't have to know what Lord Arcid is, would you? No, I suppose you wouldn't. Not to worry, I'm sure he's perfectly fine. Try to do a little bit more Russian, less French, or whatever the hell I have as Warner's voice. This fog is disturbing enough, but lately people have been seeing unknown monsters and hearing strange whispers too. It's been one strange thing after another these days, I tell you. Someone's been trying to pass it all off as just the work of tricks or spirits. Yet I can't help but feel uneasy. Might as well just go explore around this very fancy house. Is there anyone outside? No, there's not. But there's a lovely view of the lake. The nice little castle. Mysterious castle in the middle of the lake outside the manor. It would be this actually would be a very great place to live. I am not the biggest fan of fog myself. Definitely plenty of way better weathers, which I know we probably will get to. Oh, we're definitely going to be able to get to it today. It might be a little bit late. It might be a little bit of a long episode, but we'll definitely be able to get to there in time. Stupid mutt, don't scare me like that. It was porcelain. Come some slack. Yeah, how dare you? How dare you go mean to Pero? I'm home by myself right now, but my husband's in town at the moment. It's such a relief to have him so close. At least when he's here and out with his goats, I know he's safe. He probably won't be able to go back out to work for a while, but his safety is far more important to me. Now you say you're here alone, but who's this in here? I'm a goat here, so I wouldn't normally be in town like this, but it's getting pretty dangerous to roam the countryside these days, so I had to come back where it's safer. Separating me from my goats isn't the only reason I don't like their lives, though. Afraid the lives they do about the guys. People are terrorists to further their own ends. No damn right to be lowering themselves up for anyone. I don't know, it's possible that I just completely misread what that lady was saying. I definitely thought she said that she was here alone, but apparently not. Oh, if it isn't one of Lady Laura's classmates, thank you again for what you did for Julian back in the summer. You must have gone quite through the ordeal to get here today too. You kids are really something special. I really can't take all the credit. I'm lucky enough to have a lot of people helping us. Well, no matter how you did it, I'm glad you made it. Fortunately, the Noble Alliance has maintained its distance from the ground. The foggy was kind of a nuisance, but I can't argue its effectiveness as a soldier deterrent. Please try to enjoy your stay. There are so many strange things happening around here lately. The spirits must be more restless than usual. I'm used to them causing mischief, but it has been going on for months now. Fortunately for the young lady, Emma might be able to sort it out. From what I've seen, she's able to sense spirits. She's over at Lohengrin Castle right now. Won't she found out anything over there? I can't get anything dry lately today with all this fog. It'd be depressing enough to have the sun look out for a month without piling all the housework up. Come on out, Sean, we've got work to do. I don't even know what half these voices are. I'm just kind of throwing out a voice and going with it. They aren't even good voices. I don't even know why I'm doing them.
There's a new kid in town, Nico. Bringing out the makings of the good night of the junior Eismers. We'll let him join. We're gonna be playing with him today, so we should probably head on over to get him.
There's an old kid here named Nico. He says he came here from the west with his mum. He was so down when he first showed up here. I figured we'd play with him to cheer him up. Yeah. The people in these would be junior Eismer do best after all.
Such lovely people. Got two more people over here. This fog has reduced the frequency of the liner's arrivals. There are more liners in operation than there are trains right now, but the cutback is still a nuisance. I wish that the next one would hurry up and arrive. I want to get back to my relatives in the Sutherland province. came here from the west to live with my relatives until the war's over. Home just doesn't feel safe right now. I have to see one of those soldats over again. And so, we are ready to talk to Klaus, but we're not going to yet!
Oh, I could probably fish here.
Gives us a fishing spot. And as always, when we see a fishing spot, we must fish. Ing spot. This, I believe, is our first time seeing one of these. But this is actually one of the best catches in the game. Weird to say that there are specific fish that are actually good, but the gluttonous bass, there we are, give you accessories sometimes. I think it actually did give us an accessory there, but, you know, I just skipped through it. Gluttonous bass are really good because accessories sell for a decent bit, and sometimes they're actually pretty decent accessories as well. They're not fantastic, but they are still some accessories, so yeah. Tear Bomb, not great, that's what, 2500 HP? Meh, in this game. Tear Bombs were very good in Cold Steel 1, but just with how boosted stats are in this game compared to the previous, yeah, no. Yeah, we're gonna head out to the castle, that's fine. The boat is ready when you are. We'll be taking it for the Lohengrin Castle now then. Okay, I got the plan. In that case, do take care of yourselves. My prayers for your success will not cease until I see you back here completely safe. We appreciate it, Klaus. Get going. It's hard to believe it's the length of the day with how poor visibility is. And it's been going on for a whole month? And it's a manifestation of the chaos in Erebonian, much like the appearance of the higher elements. It's a possibility that whatever Emma sensed over the castle is the root cause. I do feel something strange is here this time, too. Oh? This time, too? You didn't follow us here during our field study, did you? Well, I suppose there's no harm in admitting it now. My own duties are familiar to fulfill, you know. I was to make sure this area didn't have any undesirable effects on you as a potential awakener. What kind of undesirable effects? Does that mean Legram has something to do with Divine Knights? More Lohengrin Castle than Legram as a whole. Once upon a time, a Divine Knight, just like the Ashen and Azure Knights, supposedly slumbered there. Are you serious? There are more than two? So what are the Divine Knights, anyway? All I've heard are the ancient legends, unfortunately, so all I know is that there was once a Divine Knight here. Now it's gone. Well, it's awake. Gone where, I wonder? Oh look, I can see the castle now. We're almost there. Prepare to disembark, everyone. This is one airy old castle. Lord and Emma would have no reason to explore the castle grounds, so let's just go straight inside. Yep, they're inside alright. I feel Emma's mana. Careful on the way up. Remember how steep it was before, and all this fog's not gonna make the trip any easier. True enough. It makes me wonder what this place looks like without all the fog around. And right there we can see Sharon's field attack. It's fine.
Let's move.
It's a little bit too
Right.
slow
May
for my
I?
liking, but oh well.
What a pain.
You look awfully happy about seeing Emma again soon, though.
I do not.
Cats and tsunderes, basically the same thing. As in, cats are tsunderes, not tsunderes are cats. I mean, you can kind of make that argument, I suppose. Last time we were here, the castle had this weird light surrounding it. Kind of like the old schoolhouse. Based on what I'm sensing, it shouldn't take long before... Wait, something's with her. I think Emma's fighting. Maybe it's what Emma was sensing before she left? We have no time to waste. We should hurry. Weapons at the ready. Right. Right behind you. You know... they could probably hold off fighting for another 24 hours. Well, like 23 hours and 40 minutes or so. That's fine. So, next time, we'll be heading in. But until then, see you guys later.